Well, it is all over in Cape Town Stadium, DHL Stadium, which is formerly known as Green Point. Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Stellenbosch FC Iqanda. Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Stellenbosch 0. We see Mamelodi Sundowns taking all 3 points tonight. Reyners making sure that he pulls one on the net for Mamelodi Sundowns. Unfortunately, Stellies could not be able to come back and score as well, but they looked as a team that definitely wanted to score. Unfortunately, it's ended in 1-0. The unfortunate part is on the Stellies side, but Amasandawana are jabulile because they got the 3 points, which means that they are 3 points up front. And Orlando Pirates balandela ngemuva bayishiya ngo 3 points. This is my views, my expressions. Mawuthi uyaqala ukusjoyina, please do subscribe, share, utshele nabanye ukuthi we are here and sikuphathele okungaphathwa abaningi. Ngelami igama siboniso sizo wakomnikazi sibongo, and as usually angihambi ngedwa. Phethe mfana nolwazi msayipose.
Good evening, Mzansi. This is match day 9 between Sundowns and Stellenbosch. Where we saw Sundowns getting maximum results away from home in Cape Town.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, a very tough game, but yeah, kudos to Sundowns and congratulations to them.
We come to this game and there are many questions that are raised by people. Luguti Mamelodi Sundowns is playing today. They were playing CAF Champions League on Sunday.
Yeah.
And Stellenbosch was also playing CAF Confederation on Sunday. And it's Wednesday today. They are called to come and play. Yet we have another team that was playing on Saturday, Orlando Pirates, CAF Champions League, and they had a game which was scheduled for today against Sekhukhune United, but we do not see that game as it was postponed. Your view on that?
There's no urgent reason why Pirates should be given a green light to postpone their game for today. It's been happening. It's been happening. We once had a season where Pirates was 3 games behind all the teams, and they had to play those games a long time after the league had completed, and it's just crazy. Other teams will be required to fly to Morocco and drive almost 500 kilometers to Toronto and come back to Cape Town and come back to Pretoria to play against a withered side, and also be required to fly back to Cairo, and they will be given no postponement by the board of executive, which is the PSL. It just shows how other teams are not equal to others in this league that you are in. Unfortunately, it's a reality that we need to accept. Sundowns had a lot of players today who were limping, and others were not even in the first 11 because they had a very tough game against a Casablanca team last Saturday. But no one cares about that.
People are saying, Uti, no, this is because Orlando Pirates came back very late from their flights were delayed and they arrived in South Africa late. So they were not supposed to play.
When did they play? They played
on Saturday.
Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Apparently they arrived yesterday. Ngogusho kwama fans.
No, this has got nothing to do with today's situation or these 2 matches situations. It's been happening with Pirates. I think this is their second game being postponed. The other one they had played at home, or they had played at Algeria against CR Belouizdad.
Yes.
So similar situation. Sundowns was in Rabat.
Yeah.
In Morocco, and they were required to honor all those fixtures. I don't have a lot of ways to say about this. This has been ongoing for quite some time now, and no one seems to want to sort it out. We have a lot of fixtures this season, and we're gonna have a situation where a certain team will be 5 matches behind other teams, and they will have no space to put their games in between the week, because they are not allowed to play after 3 days for some other reasons that we don't know.
They are not allowed. But okay, let us do this. Let's move on and focus on today's game, because that is another situation. Maybe we need to have like an episode for it and just discuss it. I truly believe there are some reasons behind this, and maybe we need people that we do not have.
Yeah, but those reasons are only applicable to one football club. It's not the first time people are playing CAF competitions, guys. I mean,
yeah, Sundowns have been playing these things.
There is Super Sports. All these teams do play CAF competitions, but whenever they come from away games, they are always required to honor their league fixtures. But we don't know. Maybe there's an expert, but from what we see and what we know, it doesn't make sense, and we have nothing to do. We have to live with it.
Be that as it may, Mamelodi Sundowns managed to get 3 points, and the Rainers scored a winning goal. So the brand new coach have won the game, the CAF Champions League group stages game against Raja Casablanca, and today he managed to win his first league game and be able to also secure a clean sheet for Onyango. How did you make of this game?
I think it was a very good game. Both teams tested each other.
Sure.
It showed that the gap between the two teams is seemingly getting slighter.
Yeah, very minimal.
Yeah, with a lot of investments that the Stellenbosch team have put in behind the scenes, in terms of signing players, in terms of investing in the data facilities and the data analysis and coaching staff. So it went on to show, because from what we saw in the first half, we thought Sundowns were all over Stellenbosch, and they had really good chances to finish off the game in the first half. They started with a 4-3 system with 8 in Allende and Moteba and Usklembe being a single 6, and then they had a front three of Ukodisang, Ulumchitaro, Uripero, Norenes. And that created a lot of chances for Sundowns, from our situations of counter pressing, and from our situations of ama trouble, trauma wind from Umtiba, and later on from Umayema, which gave a lot of spaces for Reines and Repero, whom I believe at least they should have gotten themselves 2 goals each other. But unfortunately, it was not to be. I think the biggest challenge Sundowns is going to have is the conversion. I don't know how you coach conversion, because you can coach everything and put all the details, but conversion is something that is going to kill Sundowns if they are not going to be able to bury the chances that they create.
Yeah, and you speak about those chances. There were chances where I thought Ribeiro was too casual. He could have done better. And there are chances where I thought Reines just blasted the ball without even looking at the poles. And there were so many of those chances on the first half, and had Stellenbosch equalized in the second half, because the second half, I don't want to lie, I felt like, I thought Stellies was all over Sundowns. So that would have been a problem had they equalized. Ngoba Sundowns show ama chances amaninganje that they should have used.
Yeah, Stellies were all over Sundowns in the second half, but it didn't really create a lot of good goal scoring opportunities. If I can remember, there was who made that shot. A save from Onyango, I think it was Barnes, also, if I'm not mistaken. And so they were all over Sundowns. There are a lot of position, and their ball recovery was top notch.
There was also Titus, who also made some shots.
But they didn't create a lot of chances. They did have a lot of position, and so they could have gotten themselves an equalizer. But on the other hand, Sundowns did have some, I think 2 or 3 great chances that they had. A shot from Deba which hit the crossbar, and that ball from Ukodisang, where I thought she would just push the ball into the nets. But unfortunately he
Oh,
was
ngobhozo.
he was looking
You know,
he was-
ukushaya ngobhozo ibhola kanje.
yeah, he was looking down. He didn't see the post, unfortunately, and the decision making there was not very good. I thought Reines and Ribeiro. I'm not sure if it was a psychological battle, but the second half for them was just over. They
Yeah.
were nowhere to be found in the second half. They didn't press high, even when they got the ball. I think Stellenbosch got themselves a good plan in pressing them. Utabo there and Umtaba, I think they recovered very well in the second half by giving Sundowns small, very little chances to play in their attacking dead.
So these Mamelodi Sundowns that we've been seeing the past two games, one against the Raja and tonight against the Stellenbosch. What is the difference between these Sundowns and Mamelodi Sundowns?
I don't think there's a lot of difference, but one thing, maybe one or two things that I've noticed in these two games, is the ball recovery in the final third.
Okay.
I see Sundowns becoming more hungry now, wanting to recover the ball in less than maybe 5 seconds when they lose the ball in the final third, and try to create chances from those situations.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that I think they've been able to do in the past two games, and their ball rotation as well is quick. As much as Mangoba did want the ball rotation to be quick, but he had more emphasis on the wing play. He wanted the ball, when he makes long balls, he wanted them to go wide. But in this situation, we see balls being made directly into the D-line.
Okay.
Whereby we saw chances from Ribeiro, we saw chances from Reines.
Yeah.
Receiving balls from Umtiwa and Umayema from those type of situations. So I think those small details are the details that I think they're going to be able to elevate the Sundowns. But one thing that the coach must put emphasis on is the conversion. Because had Stellenbosch got themselves an equalizer here, we'll be talking a different story.
Sure.
We would be saying a lot of things that really would not be necessary if we were able to get our conversion rate on top.
The coach there and the assistant, Steve, there's so much going on laphayana. Angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, but there's so much. Busy the whole game. Busy. Like, what do you make of that? Because there was a point where I felt like, manje, you are going to confuse the players, because one is speaking to this player and then now say, what is going on? Is the coach maybe trying now? He is a hard worker. Isn't that supposed to be seen on the pitch by the team winning games, not like the or different tactics for different people?
Yeah, I think modern coaches don't want assistant coaches who are just ball boys.
Okay.
They want assistant coaches who are engaging with the game.
Yeah.
And so as a result, when they prepare the team for the games, there are situations where they divide their duties amongst themselves, which then makes a technical team lapo to seem like there's no head coach, there's no assistant coach.
Yeah.
Because assistant coaches now are being given more role to play during the game, which is what we are seeing with Steve, and I still haven't been able to capture the name of our assistant coach. Unfortunately, that's bad. Santos, again Santos.
Captain Spurs. Martin, Martin?
From team. Yeah. So the there is more emphasis on more assistant coach be engaged with the game. Yeah. So I think that is what is happening with Sundowns, and now Steve or understand that Machita is not going to sit down. I think they are trying to build a technical team that shares the responsibilities amongst themselves. Well, sometimes because game ayashesha and the situations as a game it can cause a little bit of confusion between my players, but Ama-player I think now ayabona ukuthi uma sine technical team active, putting more emphasis on the small details, putting more emphasis on a perfection of every pass that you make, putting more emphasis on every recovery that you make, because a coach is watching me. I have to put myself and apply myself accordingly.
Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns got 3 points namhlanje, and they won against Stellenbosch FC by 1-0, and that's another win for the new coach Miguel Cardoso. That's why R is silent, so it's Cardoso. This is my views, my expressions, and please do subscribe, share, channel nabanye ukuthi we are here. From me now, we are out of here.
Asibonga.